Alright, kana paina anoprofita.
Okay, if anyone can prophesy,
Kana nganga inoona.
or if there's a witch doctor who can see,
Inoudzwa zvinhu namadhimoni.
who gets to hear things from demons,
Right?
yes,
Toronga munogona kuuya pano musi weSunday.
you can arrange that you come here on
Handisi
Sunday.
kunamatirana.
We're not praying for each
Handite
other.
zvinhu zviri difficult ndoisa chinhu muhomwe.
I'll put something in my pocket.
Anenge andiudza kuti chii.
The one who can tell me what is in my pocket.
Ndiri kunobhorowa 1 million
I will
US
go and
dollars.
borrow 1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
Pamberi pevanhu panapa
And in
tosainirana.
front of all these people, we sign an agreement.
Makandiwa's the miracle challenge. I for one think this is a splendid, not only splendid, but a brilliant idea. In fact, I don't know how anyone didn't think of this one earlier. Maybe Makandiwa does directly speak to God like Prophet Madungwe.
You disappeared on earth.
Yes.
Then you went to heaven.
Then I appeared in heaven.
What is serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
By the way, the Heavenly Army Commander should not miss this opportunity for the world. Think about it. If he aces this test, this is how you put to bed the people's assumptions that he has lost his mind.
I really believe that the prophet might actually need serious help, but that's my opinion.
With a title like Heavenly Army Commander, he should be able to guess the nuclear codes of any government on this earth with that kind of power, let alone a few stones in someone's pocket. This challenge could be a real game changer in terms of separating wheat from the chaff. That was a Bible reference. Yeah, as I read my Bible. When it comes to prophets and spiritual leaders in Zimbabwe, for too long there have been questions and concerns about the authenticity of some of these figures, with many people accusing them of exploiting their followers for financial gain or engaging in other unethical practices. But if someone can step up to Makandiwa's challenge and demonstrate genuine spiritual abilities, that would go a long way towards restoring faith and authenticity of prophets and spiritual leaders as a whole. You know, the faith that me and apparently Makandiwa has lost too.
The Antichrist will have all power. It doesn't mean kuti ane power.
It doesn't mean it's
Brain
power.
dzevanhu.
It's the people's brains.
Those dzinopa power kuvanhu vasina power. Brain dzevanhu.
And conversely, if all the so-called prophets fail to live up to their claims, that could be a wake-up call for people to be more discerning and skeptical when it comes to following spiritual leaders. What makes this particularly cutting is that even their very absence to this event will mean something, especially for those more famous prophets like Madunge or Prophet Freddy or even Magaya. We all know that some of these Zimbabwean prophets have a bit of a reputation for chasing after money and making extravagant claims about their spiritual powers. So if they don't show up to the challenge, the people will definitely wonder why they are not putting their money where their mouth is, so to speak. Because most of these guys, it's not like they don't need the money, right? If you don't need the money, you definitely need the reputation, because this would definitely put you on the map if you pull it off. And even if they do show up and fail to guess correctly, that could be a major blow to their credibility as prophets and spiritual leaders. It's a high risk, high reward situation, and like a kill or be killed kind of scenario, really. To be honest, I have always wondered the same about most of these apparent miracles. We always hear about them, not actually see them with our own very eyes. It's a fascinating dilemma for the prophets, isn't it? On one hand, they risk exposing themselves as frauds or charlatans if they fail to guess correctly. But the other hand, if they truly believe their spiritual abilities and they are legit, then this could be a chance to prove themselves and walk away with a cool million chelete in their pocket. If I was a prophet and genuinely knew my craft and was real, I couldn't wait to go to an event like this. For one, it's easy money. I mean, guessing what someone has in his pocket is supposed to be peanuts to someone who is a serious prophet who predicts much more serious issues. He could have told you to predict when will be the next pandemic or challenge you to raise someone from the dead, but he made it light and, to be honest, a little too accessible. Just guessing what's in his pocket for $1 million chelete. That's it. That's like asking a doctor to define what biology means for $1 million, of course. Come on, man. You should have made it harder. This is 1 million we're talking about. Do you know the things we can do with $1 million? Especially if I am running a prophetic institution.
kana uri muprofita wechokwadi
Whether you're
ndomukana
false or
wako
true prophet,
wokusunguka,
this is
which
your
means pa 1
opportunity to
million
rise.
uchatenga stand yechechi.
Because on 1 million you buy a stand for the church.
Yes,
PA system.
I'm ready.
Yes, that's right.
I'm ready.
And think about what it would do for one's reputation. Mbiri yaunowana nekunzi ndimi muprofeti vacho vakanyadzisa Makandiwa vaye. Because, yes, Makandiwa is putting his reputation also on the line. Because, there might come someone who is actually legit and kind of embarrasses him in front of his church. Yeah, which is another interesting dynamic of what's going to happen as well. Funny enough, they're calling it controversial. For the life of me, I don't understand why they're calling it that. There are certain prophets already criticizing Makandiwa for questioning them and their powers. So I guess we just have to wait and see who's brave enough to step up to the challenge and whether they'll come away with the big prize or a dose of embarrassment. I'm sure many people will be watching closely to see how it plays out. I sure will. I definitely will be.